I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Good. Do you have some ID?
Oh, what is that for, sir?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on today. Can I get your name?
I don't think that I need to unless I've committed a crime or I'm suspected of a crime. Me parking on the side of the street, walking my dog. Yeah.
On your shirt.
And how is that leads you to believe that I'm required to give my identification? Hey, how are you doing today, sir? I am not going to give that, sir, unless I am being lawfully arrested. Is that what's happening?
That's what's happening.
Okay, what? Can you put that down?
So the YouTube channel News Now 303 is having a nice walk and a nice stroll down the sidewalk with his pet dog in a beautiful day in Colorado, which he all of a sudden runs into some Colorado road pirates, which they find him suspicious for no apparent reason and try to violate his rights instantly in a matter of 1 second. So just because this man knows his rights and he wasn't cooperative, they start harassing him, they get upset, and they also kidnap him as well. Don't forget to hop on this man's channel, News Now 303. After you see this video, and make sure you let him know I sent you. Go ahead and subscribe and show him support. His channel link will be linked down below. We'll see you in the comments and in the end of the video. Make sure you stick around to the very end because it is the most important part. Enjoy the video.
Come on, it's okay, come on.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Good. Do you have some ID?
Oh, what is that for, sir?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on today.
What's your name?
My name's Mike Stokes with the Sheriff's Office.
Okay, the Centennial.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's your badge number?
8716.
Okay, yeah, I mean, what seems to be the problem?
Well, you parked here,
Yeah,
okay, and you walk down the park.
public street. I can park anywhere I want as long as I'm not blocking someone's driveway, right?
Right, that's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah, yeah, and then you see me walk up there,
So you walked up there.
and then I'm walking back over here.
Uh-huh.
And I was here yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get your name?
I don't think that I need to unless I've committed a crime or I'm suspected of a crime. You
Okay.
know, I mean, I just don't really understand what the problem was. I mean, I can understand somebody being nervous and making a call, but once you get here and you see, well, nothing's really going on that's illegal. I'm
Well, I
walking my
don't know
dog.
that right now.
Well, yeah, but you have to have the actual evidence before you can just say, well, I don't know, I think you might have. That doesn't work like that. It's not how the law works, you know.
Oh, can you tell me how the law works?
Yeah, the law in Colorado states that I have to be under suspicion of a crime, either have committed one or I am about to. And you have to have reasonable suspicion that I am about to or have or something of that nature. Me parking on the side of the street, walking my dog, you see me talking to a neighbor over there. Nothing about that is illegal.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But
Sit.
you're also obligated by law to
Sit.
provide identification when asked by law.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, so I have I don't think you understand how much of this I know or have been in.
Oh, I'm sure I do.
Okay, so the thing is that yes, by law, I am required to identify if there is suspicion of another
No.
crime. So yes, sir,
No.
listen. Failure to hey, no, it's just a guy. Don't worry. Failure to ID is a secondary charge, meaning, hey, look, I just did this crime. Now you come up and say, I need your information. You're being charged with such and such a crime. I must identify myself at that point. And if I do not identify myself, at that point, I would get the secondary charge of failure to identify because I am lawfully arrested or being charged lawfully with a crime. At this point, that's not the case. I'm not being charged with the crime. I'm not even under suspicion of a crime. Suspicious activity in itself, which if that's what you're trying to call this, is not a crime. You know, I mean, I can understand, like
Did
I
I
said.
say that you've committed a
Well,
crime?
no, but you're asking for my ID saying that I am obligated. You said that I'm obligated, which is not correct.
Well, you're obligated to identify yourself.
Yeah, once I've been charged with the crime, sir. Yeah. That is how it works. I mean, if you'd like, and you want to take this any further, I've requested you get a supervisor, please. And then we can go from there.
Do you want to do that?
Well, I mean, if you're going to leave and just leave me alone, obviously seeing that there's no crime, then no, have a great day type of thing. But If it is going to be something where you're going to try and take this any steps further, or you're going to lie to me and say that I'm obligated to identify myself, at that point I would like that you get a supervisor, please.
Adam 31.
So you're gonna take this farther? No problem. No problem. Hey guys, thanks for hopping in here. I'm live. I'm actually at work right now. I'm here with Officer Stokes.
Now the cameraman decides to stop his video and decides to go live, which is a smart thing to do in a situation like this, now that more backup clowns has arrived.
Have another unit en route. Hey, what's up, Taylin? Yeah, so I'm actually at work right now. I'm being stopped. They said that suspicious activity, something of that nature.
I never said suspicious activity.
Okay, maybe I manifested that on my own.
I think you manifested that.
Okay, well then how come it is that you're asking for my ID?
You're in the neighborhood and you're going door to door. You don't have, all you have is interstate roofing
Yeah.
on your shirt.
And how is that leads you to believe that I'm required to give my identification? Hey, how are you doing today, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. What's your name and badge number, please?
Deputy Lebsack.
Okay, gotcha. Are you the supervisor?
He's on his way.
Oh, okay. Is this a supervisor?
Nope, he's on his way.
I got you. Yeah, so I mean, as you guys can see, I'm being surrounded right now. 3 patrol cars. Am I detained at this moment? Under suspicion of what crime?
Is this your car?
I'm not answering any questions at this point until a supervisor arrives. I will not be answering any questions. I think I provided enough as it is. So I'm being detained for what? You just said my car, but what crime are you suspecting me of committing at this point in time that you can lawfully detain me?
Okay, based on the database that I have used, you
Yep.
have a warrant out of Aurora for your arrest.
The database of what?
Okay? That's why you're being detained.
Okay.
Now, you're being cooperative with me,
Yes.
but if I feel that you're not going to be cooperative with me, I'll detain you in handcuffs.
Okay. Well, I honestly don't think there's any need for that.
I don't think so.
You know, I have no weapons on me, no ill will, no ill intent. The fact, first off, there's no probable cause to be running any license plates.
I would like to stop it real quick there and would like to say that, yes, cops can do that. And these road pirates run license plates all day. Now, this is something new that the cameraman did learn, which I'm glad he did. And I give him credit for actually admitting it here.
Okay, guys, right here, I'm actually wrong in this one. This is something that I learned later on, and I will accept that that's my fault. I needed to brush up some more on those laws. But he's absolutely able to run any plate that's out in public at any time for any reason. And so this was a learning experience for me. But I do accept that I was wrong in that statement.
Good job, and brush it out, because this is why we do these videos. But the more important part of this video is how this man actually still stood his grounds after this intense situation, after being accused of having a warrant. Stay tuned to the end.
You don't even know who I am at this point in time.
I do. Okay? Now I'm asking
You have suspicion.
Right. Now I'm asking you for identification.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have reasonable suspicion now. This is my supervisor.
This is your supervisor. Hey, how's it going, man? How are you doing?
Good, yourself?
I am doing all right. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here. We got a ton of police officers. I'm surrounded. I'm feeling pretty nervous right now. I'm at work, okay? I'm using this vehicle for work, and this officer, for some reason, feels that he has reasonable suspicion to be running plates around here or thinking about other stuff. I've committed no crime.
Public roadway, so yes.
Yeah, well, no, you actually have to have some sort of suspicion to actually be able to run it and go through that.
It's on a public roadway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is?
Identification, because that's what he's requesting.
Yeah, I know, but there has been no crime at this point, so I'm not gonna give identification.
Suspicious person walking around the neighborhood.
Is not a crime. Suspicion in itself is not a
And
crime.
he is contacting you. He has
Yeah.
reasonable suspicion to contact you.
No, that's the problem. He doesn't. What is the reason?
Reasonable suspicion
What is the reasonable suspicion, sir?
that you're walking around this neighborhood.
Yeah.
And you say you're at work, so you need to prove to us in some way that you're.
No. See, that's actually the problem. You guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. Innocent until
Okay.
proven
I
guilty,
understand
right?
you're filming me. I don't really care.
Yeah, I'm just filming for my protection, just as the other officers are filming for their protection.
He
Yeah.
asked you for identification.
Yeah.
If you don't relinquish that identification, it could be an additional charge.
No, see, that's
From
a
what I understand-
secondary charge,
From what I
sir.
understand is you have a possible warrant for your arrest. So
That
we
is
need
besides
to
the point
prove
at this
that
point
or not
because
prove that.
no. See, you guys have to prove that I have done something wrong. See, sir, the law works that you're innocent until proven guilty. So for you to say that I'm going to get a
Only
charge
for
for
probable-
that.
That's only for probable cause arrest.
Yeah, so what I'm saying right now is the fact that you guys are just telling me that I'm going to get a charge for not identifying. That's a secondary charge. For me to identify, I have to be suspected of committing a crime. I have to be suspected of committing some sort of infraction. I am not going to give that, sir, unless I am being lawfully arrested. Is that what's happening?
That's what's happening.
Okay, can you put that down?
Can you tell me what your name and date of birth is?
Yeah, I'm being cooperative, guys.
What's your name and your date of birth, sir?
No reason to
What's your name and your
pull
date
one
of
back
birth?
like that.
Failure to identify yourself, you told me, is a crime. Okay.
Yeah, it's a secondary charge.
That's fine.
Hey guys, I'm being arrested right now.
Is there someone that can take charge of your animal?
If a call, then yes, there is.
Well, you're in my custody,
Yes, sir.
and you're not going to be allowed
Hey,
to make
call.
It's ridiculous because all this, they end up letting the man go after 4 hours.
Tell her I am being arrested at this point. Somebody hop in there, please. So is there any way that we can contact my probation officer? You guys,
You know what's funny,
Yeah.
Daniel? You're so uncooperative. And I wanted to find you
I
date of birth,
yeah.
okay? Now you want to bend over backwards.
No, sir, listen. You're standing up for my rights.
And I understand.
I'm not trying.
And I understand that you, and I understand
I'm
that you
trying to
want,
stand up for myself.
and I understand that, so, okay?
Yeah.
I have asked you what your date of birth is.
I know, and I think there was no suspicion. Or you can come and ask me that. Some lady calling and saying she's pregnant does not give you the right to come and ask me who I am.
That's interesting information.
It is the law, sir. It is the law.
Lady told,
The one that you were talking to over here is the one that brought you out here, no?
no, I know what the law is. The law is you don't work for your arrest. You're demanding to take you to a court. That's the law. You don't work for your arrest.
No, sir, I do not. I
sure about
literally
that?
was at my probation office 2 or 3 days ago, sitting in front of my officer. I have paid every-
So that's why
we've asked
you for an interview.
Yeah, but see,
To find out whether you want to arrest.
see, you're actually, you don't have a warrant for my arrest. Is
Because-
that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying,
Because your
sir?
vehicle,
You want me to go all the way in?
I want you to go all the way in.
Okay, well, I would like to find out.
Because I don't want
what's
you
going on.
falling out of the car.
What charge am I being, what crime am I being charged with? Ask for anyone. All right, guys, so I was arrested at that moment. I was taken to the sheriff's office and detained for roughly 4 hours. I was released thereafter with no charges. They didn't charge me with failure to ID, which they kept threatening to do. And it turns out, like I stated to them, there was no warrant for my arrest. So this is a false arrest, illegal detainment. Overall, just a bunch of nonsense from these officers.
Good job, News Now 303, but I really hope you do file complaints and really try your hardest to try to hold these government clowns accountable, each and every one of them, as best as possible, even though that's not easy to do at times, and they do throw complaints to the trash bin, but at least it's better than not trying, because that was an illegal detainment, and they did kidnap you for 4 hours. Folks, don't forget to click the link down below in the description or pinned in the comments to this man's channel. Subscribe, and don't forget to let him know Jay Surreal sent you.
Tell the same story Cox does about